It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So we all know that food brings the family together. I mean, what brings the family together like a Friday pizza night? So we're gonna make some beautiful pizza with a twist. Andrea's put together a recipe that I think is gonna totally boggle your mind at home. I don't know how you came up with this, but we're using a different base for this pizza, right?
It is very different, and I must admit it's not my recipe. I was Googling recipes to eat more veg.
Yes.
And what caught my attention was a cauliflower crust pizza.
Wait. So we're taking the entire Italian tradition of pizza, flipping it on its head, and instead of using dough like we would, we're using cauliflower.
In fact, it is cauliflower with mixed with egg, cheese, and some herbs.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Haniko sure. I'm not sure. Basically, I'm not sure about this one, but let's go right ahead. What do we need for this? Cauliflower obviously being the main ingredient.
Yes. You start with one head of cauliflower, you chop off the little florets, and then you blend it.
Yeah. There we go. So you're gonna go super fine with it?
Yes.
Try and blend it up into a fine little powder if you can.
So basically you get the breadcrumb texture almost.
Look at that. It looks like I was going to say something now, but I'll remember the ingredient that I'm thinking about. But yes, so what else can you do if you don't have a blender? Like couscous. There we go.
It does.
Yes.
If you don't have a blender, very simply, I can show you how easy it is. It does make a bit of a mess, but you can grate it.
More fun. Yes. Great stuff. Okay.
So that's easy. Okay, so then you've got your chopped cauliflower here.
Beautiful.
You put it in a pan with a dash of oil.
Yes.
And
so let me just get this right. What you're putting in the pan with the oil is simply that.
Yes.
It's that cauliflower that goes right in here.
Lightly steam that in the microwave oven or just over a steamer. And then add some flavour. Because cauliflower as the base is a bit of a risk. So we need to add some basil and oregano. That gives it a nice Italian flavour.
Oh, already.
And
flavour.
Garlic, of course.
That's a lot of garlic.
Yes. So this is really to give extra flavour to the mixture there.
What's going to be like your indicator that says to you, okay, oh, the garlic, the oregano, and the spices. Oh, would that kind of be your indicator?
That's your indicator.
Once you get the flavours like that, then you know it's good.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, what's next up?
Okay, so basically, very easy. You take it off the heat and transfer it back into the...
I'll get the teaspoon for you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Into there.
Alrighty.
And now, to mix it, basically, you're going to add some mozzarella cheese. Now, the cheese is obviously going to add some more flavour to the pizza base.
Indeed. At least now we're sticking true to the Italian tradition of things.
So you have to cool this down a little bit so the cauliflower can't be too hot, because I'm going to add to this an egg.
Ah, yes. You don't want the egg to cook while it's in there.
Yes.
All right.
You're just going to mix it like that.
I must say, I'm quite intrigued now because, you know, the combination of the spices that you added and the garlic really was tantalizing. And I think it might make for quite a good base.
Oh, I hope so. I hope you'll have to do the taste test at the end. But what I want to show now is it's really fun and easy, so the whole family can participate. You can see how easy it is to make this. And then to make your pizza base, you take a baking tray like this, lined with foil. And if you look at the composition of the ingredients here, you've got vegetable, cheese and egg.
Yes.
So for anybody on a low-carb, high-protein diet, this is a good base to start with.
Okay, good. So then you go straight with the base onto your oven tray that has foil on it, and what do you do?
So, and you see I didn't even get my hands dirty here. So you just pat it out like that into the size and shape of your pizza that you want. So let's just go for a rustic-looking roundish shape. And this goes into an oven heated to about 180, 200 degrees Celsius, and it bakes for up to 20 minutes. It has to go quite you have to get some caramelization going, and that also helps to set the base and also get some flavour developing.
Okay.
I'm going to pop that in the oven.
All right, while you do that, SMS the keyword VITAL to 33728 to get the ingredients list sent to you, as well as a link to the recipe so you can try it out at home. So when it comes out, after how long?
After about 20 to 25 minutes.
25 minutes, okay, comes out looking
So
like
there's
that.
your pizza base. So we're getting to something that looks less like a head of cauliflower and more like a base of some sort. Hey?
Okay, good.
So on top of this, I mean, you can add any ingredients as your pizza toppings. So you're going to go back into the oven with this. So you bake your pizza base first, and then these are some of my favourite toppings. Some red onion.
So there you've heard it. I hope you've taken notes that if you're to invite Andrea for dinner one day, use all of these ingredients, get them there on the table. Okay, so we've got our red onions on, and what else?
So I've got some sliced courgettes. They also work beautifully on a pizza. So extra nutrition, still low carb if you're into that sort of thing.
You're not shy on the veggies, I say.
No, definitely not. And it adds some colour and texture as well. And then you should have noticed we haven't added any salt.
Yes.
There might be a little bit of salt in that cheese that we grated into the base.
This is true.
But feta cheese is really a nice topping on this particular pizza. So you just crumble it.
Wild with it.
And I always say I can't cook. I can just throw things together. And this recipe really demonstrates my excellent skill in throwing stuff together. So there we go.
Okay, lovely.
And some olives. And this
Beautiful.
goes back into the oven. You roast it until you think the topping is cooked. So depending on what toppings you add onto, obviously you'd want at least 10 minutes for this one to get the courgettes to get cooked.
Okay.
And then we've got the finished product over there.
Wow.
So if you're brave enough, because I think this is a first for you, a cauliflower crust pizza.
I tell you what, Andrea, I take my job very seriously. This is a matter of national importance, national health importance. We're trying to keep families healthy here. So, yeah, moms, dads, kids, everyone around. Here we go. I'm gonna just dig into an olive. I've become a big fan of olives these days. Get some of the courgette and some cheese and some red onion, all of those flavors in one. Here we go. One bold step for Kat. One giant leap of pizzas.
Really? Oh, fantastic.
This is a great alternative, I think, to normal pizzas, especially when you consider the health benefits and the nutritional benefits of what you get there.
Yes. Look, nobody who's going to eat this is going to think it's a normal pizza. So you can't sell it to your family like, this is the normal takeaway pizza and slip in a cauliflower crust one. But it's definitely an interesting way of preparing vegetables.
Yes.
And depending on what toppings you add onto it, it can really be one of your family's favourite meals.
Yeah, fantastic. Andrea, thank you very much. So, pizza night at your place next week Friday?
Yes.
Boom! Yes, if you want to crack an invitation to that party, tweet her. No, I'm joking, you can't do that. But you are welcome to ask all of your health-related questions on Andrea's Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert.
Vital Mini Rice Cakes, the better for you bite-sized snack, was voted Product of the Year for 2014.